Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this is your astrology forecast for the week of January 28th. I'm going to be putting these over here on YouTube from now on. So if you really like them, you can subscribe to the channel. I'll be putting them up every Monday afternoon or so that you have an idea of the week ahead. But starting with today, Monday, we have the moon in Scorpio all day today. We have a waning moon all week, right? So this is a time for clearing and shifting and kind of preparing for the new moon, making space for our intentions and new energy to come in. I kind of like to think of this week as like the weeding the garden week, right? Where we clear out the old and decide what we want to keep, right? So it's very much also about deciding what will remain and what we want to continue to nourish in the next lunar cycle, as well as getting rid of what we no longer need or no longer serves us. So that waning moon is going to be going on all week until our new moon next Monday in Aquarius. But for today, we have that waning moon in Scorpio, reminding us to transform energies that we no longer want. So Scorpio brings us the power to transmute or alchemize things, right? So energy is simply just that, right? And emotions are energy. And so if we're feeling something or we have something in our life that we don't want, right, we can very easily take that, turn it into fuel and create something that we do want, right? So that is sort of the power and the magic of Scorpio. So you can continue working and thinking about that throughout today. Tomorrow on Tuesday, we have the moon moving into Sagittarius. We also have Mercury forming a conjunction with the sun in Aquarius. The conjunctions mean they're right next to each other. So Mercury is the planet of communication, and Aquarius really reminds us to speak our truth, right? Sort of loud and very defining, in a very defining way, stand up for what we believe, right? So with the two of them together, it's a really great day to do just that, to speak your truth, maybe plan a speech, perhaps even journal, even if you're just sort of defining who you are to yourself, right? So really powerful day for that. And then with the moon in Sagittarius, that will just expand us and expand really upon the stories that we tell ourselves, right? So Sagittarius is all about truth and knowledge and reminds us that we're constantly telling ourselves these truths and these stories on a day-to-day basis. And so when we combine that with Mercury and the sun in Aquarius, we really have an opportunity to define our personality through the stories that we tell ourselves and we tell others, and really think about that. What is it that you tell yourself on a daily basis? The moon will continue in Sagittarius on Wednesday and will meet up with Jupiter, the planet of expansion. So more expansion into our feelings and more understanding with this waning moon aspect of what, doesn't allow for your expansion, right? So on Wednesday, really think about what blocks your expansion, especially in the emotional realm, and how you can release, shift, transform that energy so that it's no longer holding you back. And on Thursday evening, we'll have the moon shifting into Capricorn, right? Really bringing us now to our commitments, right? So Capricorn reminds us of our disciplines from cycle to cycle. Like sometimes we have to try some things on and they don't necessarily work out for us, right? So this weekend's the time to kind of say, okay, you know what? I thought I wanted that. I thought I was going to bring that into my life. That's actually not going to work out. I'm going to make space for something new. And then also decide what is working out. What are you carrying into the next lunar cycle? On Sunday, we have the moon moving into Aquarius, where our new moon will be on Monday. So Sunday, you'll start to feel those new moon vibrations. It's the time to kind of feel that final release, final clearing, start to align with the energy of Aquarius. If you have the workbook, the Aquarius workbook, it's a great time to read through the new moon section on Sunday and on Monday. And on Monday, you'll do the practices and the intention setting exercises. But you'll start to really feel those new moon vibrations coming in, kind of stirring things up. It can kind of create an unsettled feeling sometimes at first. So, just be aware if that's coming up with you, and just know that like some of, the earth is sort of breaking up so that you can plant new seeds, plant new intentions, and get ready for the next lunar cycle. And so that's it for the week. Enjoy the energy. Just take it one day at a time. Feel it. I always tell people when they ask me, the best way to learn astrology, I think that this is it. Like just studying the daily transits, understanding where the moon is, and really figuring out the pieces, right? Because it's a complex subject, astrology. And so you want to work with one piece at a time and build your knowledge throughout the years. And this is a great way to do it. So just enjoy it. And again, if you like these videos, subscribe to the channel. I'll be putting them up on every Monday. And have a great week.